Hi there, welcome to the latest episode of my 10-minute moan. And the topic of this 10-minute moan is quite a disturbing video I came across on X this morning, which shows this lady, who is meant to be a sex therapist apparently, try and normalise paedophiles and paedophilia. I can't believe I just said that, but it's true. So it's just to give you a little taster of what this woman was put out in the ether. Here's her introduction.
.org. It's short for Virtuous Pedophiles. Not virtuous as in they're better than everyone because they're attracted to children, but virtuous like having moral standards and a sexual orientation that they have no control over, like the rest of us.
Right. So we've now got virtuous paedophiles. Just people that are attracted to children. I'm going to play this one again because I'm struggling to actually comprehend what she just said.
.org. It's short for Virtuous Pedophiles. Not virtuous as in they're better than everyone because they're attracted to children, but virtuous like having moral standards and a sexual orientation that they have no control over, like the rest of us.
So what she's saying is these virtuous paedophiles have got standards. Are you kidding me on? You know, they're somehow different from other types of paedophiles. Now, let's just hear a wee bit more about what she's actually saying.
Before you get all worked up, I'm talking about pedophilia, not child molestation or rape. Pedophilia is the sexual attraction to children. It's a paraphilia. There's a link to more information about it in the description, videos I've made in the past explaining the kind of human diversity and development.
So she's trying to tell us that there's a big difference. They're trying to normalise this. This is actually frightening the life out of me. How? I understand there is a difference, right, between people who are attracted to children and people that might take the next step and actually physically or sexually abuse them. But neither are right. Neither are normal. And to try and suggest as much is quite frankly frightening. But she carries on.
Molestation and rape are different. These are abusive actions that often have nothing to do with attraction. Many child abusers are actually sexually attracted to adults, but they act out on children. Meaning you probably don't object to pedophiles because you're compassionate and rational, but you may loathe child molesters and rapists because they violate people. I personally try not to judge either. Meaning you probably don't object to
pedophiles.
But you may loathe
because you're rational. So you're rational, not hating pedophiles.
child molesters and rapists because they violate people. I personally try not to judge either.
I personally try not to judge either. Wow. So who is this lady? Right. This is an interesting bit. This is a doctor. Dr. Lindsay Doe. Now, she has got a Wikipedia page, and it tells you she's about 42 or 43, because you don't know when she was born. But as of January 2017, she had 3 children. In 2015, when one of her daughters complained about a boy who would not stop pestering her for a date, Doe took the opportunity and published a video addressing such harassment from boys. The video received international attention, spirited debate, and over 76,000 views in 10 days. In 2010, Doe's photograph was, she's covered herself in mud basically for a photograph. She turned up one day to get a photograph at a library for the Strong Women project, and she had on a shirt, slacks and matching jewellery, but felt that this was misrepresenting of her. So she returned hours later, stripped her underwear, slathered herself in homemade mud to make the photos. And in 2022, posted on Twitter that she'd moved to Slovenia. This woman has got a Master of Science degree from the University of Montana. She received a Doctor of Philosophy in Human Sexuality from the then accredited Institute of Advanced Study of Human Sexuality. A self-described sexologist, by 2008, Doe had an office in Missoula, the city's first helping clients with sexual difficulties. In 2015, her sexual health centre was Birds and Bees LLC. She's also a professor at UM teaching in human sexuality from 2006 to 24. After her departure from the school due to budget cuts, enrolment numbers in the human sexuality course dropped by half. And by 2017-18 academic year, the course was gone altogether. In autumn 2014, she was travelling across the United States and giving 1 hour long college lectures on sexual health. Driven by her lack of children's sex education, in April, Doe partnered Hank Green to found a YouTube channel, Sexplanations, a series about human sexuality that began in July. By October 2013, the videos had already attracted controversy and attacks on the host. Viewers have objected to Doe's use of the phrases bio male sex and bio sex female to refer to sexual assignment, as well as her inclusion of allies in the initialism. Here, this one, LGBTIQQAA2. Wow. It's a bit strange. Now, our show's tagline makes you this: stay curious. Ah, dearie me. In November 21, Doe announced the December retirement of Sexplanations, that's the YouTube channel, citing 2 reasons. First, an observation that she was finding her content repetitive, and second, that her mental health had declined for nearly a decade of persistent sexual harassment and vitriolic emails and calls to her personal phone. However, if you go onto the Sexplanations YouTube, it's still live. In fact, the latest video, looking into a vagina, was launched 12 days ago. And some of the videos, I mean, I'll let you go and look for yourself, are whale penis death erection sex education. Do you know these gay Mexican slang words? That's a video. That's a 9-minute video that she put out 3 months ago. It's just crazy that this woman is attracting this audience. So the reason I was going to her site was it's 1.12 million subscribers. And some of them, the most popular, 29 million views, 13 million views, 10 million views. It just beggars belief that there's this stuff goes out to such a massive audience. And here she is, normalising and trying to say that paedophiles have standards and we've not to question them. Before I finish the video, I'm just going to play again her full tirade in this short video.
.org. It's short for Virtuous Pedophiles. Not virtuous as in they're better than everyone because they're attracted to children, but virtuous like having moral standards and a sexual orientation that they have no control over, like the rest of us. Before you get all worked up, I'm talking about pedophilia, not child molestation or rape. Pedophilia is the sexual attraction to children. It's a paraphilia. There's a link to more information about it in the description. Videos I've made in the past explaining the kind of human diversity and development. Molestation and rape are different. These are abusive actions that often have nothing to do with attraction. Many child abusers are actually sexually attracted to adults, but they act out on children. Meaning you probably don't object to pedophiles because you're compassionate and rational, but you may loathe child molesters and rapists because they violate people. I personally try not to judge either.
So what she's saying is, try to summarise this and process it, right? People that molest kids are not paedophiles. Paedophiles are just people that are sexually attracted to them. And like they're alright because they've got standards. And we probably don't hate paedophiles. Right? Because we have to differentiate between ones who fantasise about kids but don't do anything about it. They're alright. But, in her own words, she'll try and no judge either. I actually despair the world we live in at times. And this doctor isn't educating people. They're brainwashing people. because what you're talking about is absolute shite. If you enjoyed the information in this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you've not already done so, please hit the subscribe and notifications bell. And please leave your comments and opinions in the comments section below. But most importantly of all, unless you are a paedophile or you are one of the 1.2 million subscribers to Sexplanations on YouTube, or if you are indeed Dr. Lindsay Doe, none of these people, but
everyone else, have a great day. Cheerio, bye now.